Hey guys, and welcome back to my reaction videos. I hope you had a good week. My week was a bit of a nightmare cause on Monday here in London, it actually rained so much that this entire room actually flooded. I don't know if you can tell, it's a bit of a disarray back here, but literally what I see, what you can see, but what I can see, it is a mess. It is a hot mess. But it's the Loki season finale. We push through, we continue, so let's get right into it.
Go, tic-tac!
That's how you punch.
Wakanda forever!
You wouldn't have heard of me.
What's going on? I don't even know what to make of that. I don't even know. It was awesome, but I don't even know. She's kind of creepy.
Who's impressed?
He who remains. How would you like to win? But not just there. Sorry, some things had to get worked out, but I'm downloading the files you need now.
So she's kind of real, because she can't be in two places at once.
But he thinks this'll be more useful.
Who?
He who remains.
He who remains.
He who remains. She still calling me that? Come on.
Just wait. What the hell is going on here?
Don't you wonder how I'm able to get out of the way? All the stuff the TVA didn't know about, I knew. All the scheming, all the talking. Conqueror.
Well, I mean, if you didn't get it already.
And he discovered that there were universes stacked on top of all-out war. Each variant fighting to preserve their...
I don't know if I like this guy. I know he's supposed to be super quirky, like Johnny Deppish, but like, I find him a little annoying. I'm sorry.
But now I have no idea how the rest of this is...
What are you doing?
Sylvie, hang on a moment.
Finally, action. Oh, Tom Hiddleston, such a good actor. So good.
You're an analyst, right? What division are
What?
you from?
What are you talking about?
Who are you? What's your name?
Okay, first off, I am not going to lie. There was a lot of exposition in that episode. And it kind of felt a little flat. Only in the sense of, I was kind of waiting for more things to kind of happen, or more like big reveals. But it definitely set the playing field for a lot of things that we know are coming down in the MCU pipeline. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this actor. I don't know. And I knew it. The minute the elevator door opened and you saw who it was, I knew that it was quote-unquote Kang the Conqueror, only because we've known that this actor was cast as Kang the Conqueror in the upcoming Ant-Man and the Wasp film. So the minute I saw his face, I knew more or less who it was, but it's still a bit of a shock because... So they've kind of merged Kang with He Who Remains, but it's not necessarily Kang the Conqueror, because it's just a variant of Kang. And to just kind of explain it as easy as possible, if you maybe don't read the comic books, Kang the Conqueror is a conqueror from across time, but he's appeared in the Marvel comics as different versions of himself, or you could call him different variants. So you have Iron Lad, who is a younger Kang. You have Kang the Conqueror, who's the main Conqueror one. You also have IMMORTUS, who is essentially how he's kind of dressed in this episode. It's another version of him. So that's kind of like another variant. So He Who Remains, instead of being an old man in the comic books, is a variant of Kang. And apparently the whole multiversal war that they were talking about at the very beginning in that whole Miss Minutes video was essentially Kang versus Kang, with, you know, them trying to assert their dominance over the timeline. So I liked it. I liked the spin that they gave him. I'm really hoping now, though, because we know it's Kang the Conqueror who's coming, because at the end of the episode, when you saw the statue that Loki's looking at, the way he's dressed up, the whole uniform and armor, it is very much reminiscent of Kang the Conqueror. So I'm really hoping this, I can't remember his name at this minute right now, but the actor who's playing He Who Remains, I really hope he does a better menacing, evil kind of presence, because his persona in this episode I just found slightly annoying. I'm like, why are you weird? Why are you being weird? It didn't flow for me. It didn't flow for me. You know, I think this is be one of those episodes, as I think about it more and I just kind of like dissect it, I will appreciate it. And obviously with the post-credit scene, we know that there's going to be a Loki season 2. So with that, I can kind of forgive that this finale maybe didn't pack as much punch as the other Marvel TV shows, just because they know they have so much to set up, and, you know, it's more of the payoff later. If I had to rank the shows, I would literally still say WandaVision's my number 1, then it would be Loki, then Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But if I was ranking them based on finales, it would be WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, then Loki. The one thing I really wish was a little bit answered more, because I really just want to know, who is Miss Minutes? Where is this orange sassy clock coming from? She seems to be real in some sense, because when she popped up to Ravonna, she was like, oh, sorry, I got held up. So it's kind of weird if she's like this computer animated projection. How can you be late? Like, how are you late? That's like kind of like not a human flaw, but like just an actual flaw in a being. So she's not computer generated, or else she would have been on time. So who is she? Who is Miss Minutes? I must know. I think the best thing about this, though, that the MCU is doing is now here we are. We are really at the cusp of the multiverse of madness. So we know this is going to play out in the next Spider-Man film and the next Doctor Strange film. And so I'm just really intrigued to see what they're doing, because this variant of Kang is dead. We know another variant of Kang will pop up in Ant-Man and the Wasp. So it's like, what is the grand scheme of things with all of these different Kangs? So it's just, they're setting something up, and it's going to be brilliant. I just know it's going to be brilliant, just the way they've already sent the foundation for it. So maybe we'll see Secret Wars. Maybe we'll really see that comic book storyline, which will literally be superheroes fighting against each other. Okay, now I'm getting excited. Okay, I'm excited. I'm getting warm. Alright guys, well, what did you guys think of the Loki season finale? Let me know in the comments below, or drop me a DM on Instagram. I'm at DriftingDCal. I really would like to hear your thoughts. Are you excited about Loki season 2? And did you really like this finale? Or would you have wished that you had a little bit more action? I wish I had a little bit more action. Just a little. But at least we'll still get Sylvie. Sylvie will be there definitely for season 2. And one final thing. With the way this season finale wrapped up, do you think Loki is going to pop up in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? I think so. Alright guys, well, thank you again so much for watching. Make sure to check out my podcast, The Geeky Gentleman. It's a podcast for all you geeky enthusiasts who want some tips with men's fashion and men's grooming. Give it a check out, and if you'd like to support it, you can find it on Patreon. Alrighty guys, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.